Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be following one of Laura Lee's makeup videos. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. I am so excited to do this video today. I know I've said that with so many other videos of mine, but I am truly, really excited about doing this video. So I'm going to be following Laura Lee's video, and it's called Trying New Affordable Makeup from Walmart. I will have everything that I use listed down below, and I will also have Laura Lee's original video listed down below so you guys can go watch that if you guys want to. When I watched this video for the first time, I knew right away that I wanted to do a video following her because there was something about this video that I just loved. She came up with such a beautiful, natural look, and she made it look so easy and effortless that I'm like, I have to do this video today because I want to see if it is really that easy to do. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to say that this blouse is the exact same blouse that Laura Lee is wearing in her video. This blouse is from her clothing line, Nudie Batootie. I will leave it linked down below, but I thought it was so cute, so I went on the website, I looked at it. I knew I wasn't going to wear this out in public, but for some reason I needed it for the video, and so I got it. So let's jump into the video.
So we're gonna jump into our makeup now. So the first product I want to start out with is a little bit more skincare. This is a vitamin C serum. I love vitamin C serums. I'm obsessed. They're game changers, and this one is affordable. So we love hearing affordable. Only apply 1 to 2 drops on your fingertips and then work it in. Now, if this product starts to peel up or just ball up on your face, it just means you used a little bit too much, and you might want to go in with a little less. But this.
So I got mine in C10 because I've never used this serum before and I don't know what to expect. She said to use 1 to 2 drops, so we're gonna do 2 drops. 1, 2, and then she rubbed it on her fingers and pressed it on her face. Okay, so now let's move on to the next part of the video.
Let's jump into the Flawless Inner Life Foundation. So the thing I like about this is you can get a lighter flawless coverage, or you can get really full coverage with it depending on how much you use. If you use 1 to 2 drops, you're looking into a little bit of a lighter coverage, which is technically kind of what I want to go for today. And I'm just going to take, this is 2 pumps right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and distribute that on my face, and then we're going to rub it in with our fingers. Alright, so I'm just going to start rubbing this in. The shade looks so good, and it's just honestly melting into my skin. I've barely even rubbed it, as you've seen, and it's literally just melting in.
So this is the foundation that she used. Her cap is clear and mine is blue. I'm not sure why, but I got mine in the shade T3. The one thing that two things that kind of shocked me about what she did is she went in with her fingers. I never use my fingers when I'm applying foundation. I used to when I was younger, but then the brush came out and then a sponge came out, so then I stopped using my fingers, and I've never used my fingers since. So that was the first thing that was a little shocking. And then the other thing is that how nice it looked on her skin. So I want to see if it will look that nice on my skin. I went in with 3 pumps right here, and I'm going to mix them together. This is so weird. So in your fingers. And I know that there is still so many people out there that use their fingers, but for me, it's I'm just not used to it. She made it look so easy blending it with your fingers, and here I am struggling. Look at me. So this is what 1 layer of foundation looks like. The shade is a little off. That doesn't bother me. It's the way it looks. It looks horrible. It looks like I put foundation on, I went out in the sun and been in the sun all day, and my makeup is like melting and sliding off my face. That's what it looks like. But we're gonna go in with a little bit more because she did. So I'm gonna take 2 more pumps here, try to fix this situation. This is 2 layers of foundation. I had to go in with this brush here. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, the JH03 brush. I went in and kind of just like patted it on my face, like pounced down my face like this. It helped a little bit. So my first impressions of the foundation is I don't like it. Like, I don't like it at all. I don't feel like it looks that like nice on the skin. It almost feels like it's like, I can't even describe it to you. It looks like on camera it might look really good, but don't let the camera fool you. It looks horrible. Like in person it just does not look good to me. But I'm going to use this more, and I'm going to try it with a sponge because that's how I like to apply my foundations. So I'm going to try it more because I feel like the reason why I don't like it is because I applied it with my fingers. Let's move on to the next part of the video.
With this one, not that I need more coverage in my under eye, I just want to add a little bit of dimension in my face. I'm just going to take my Jouer concealer stick, and I'm only doing this to add a little bit of dimension to my face. And what I'm actually going to do is blend this out with my finger as well. We're just going to tap this out.
So I went out and bought the same concealer that she used, and I got mine in the shade Wheat too. I was excited about this because this is what it looks like. I was trying to twist it. You don't twist it. You just hit the bottom and it like goes up, I believe. Oh, it does. It goes really slow. Like it just, like a little turtle. So I wanted to get this to try it out because she did. So she placed this underneath her eyes. I need more. Like you need to come up. I need more. So she put this underneath her eyes, and then she put some up on her cupid bow, and then on her, like right between her eyes up here. And then she went back in with her finger. I hate using my fingers, Laura Lee, we should be using our fingers. But she went back in with her finger and she blended that out. So that's what we're gonna do. This concealer, I don't mind. Again, I don't like using my fingers. I feel like on camera, it looks like my face is looking pretty like flawless and nice, and I could totally be wrong, but just looking through the viewfinder, that's what it's coming across to me as, but in person, it's not. Okay, it's not. I look pretty bad right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty like kind of blotchy, I would say. Kind of like blotchy. It's not like even on my face. And obviously I'm not like giving any shade towards Laura Lee at all. I am simply just following her video and doing what she does. She looks like she has like really flawless, beautiful skin. I don't. My skin is so severely dehydrated. Like I don't drink enough water. It's so dry. It has like big pores. Like I have really bad dark circles. I have many issues with my skin. And Laura Lee, obviously you look at her, she looks like she just has like this very pretty, beautiful, lovely skin that I wish I could have and will never get. Now that I feel bad for myself, let's move on to the next part of the video.
Now I'm just going to take a little bit of a Chanel bronzer, and I'm just going to stipple that to, again, just give us a little dimension, and then we're going to dive into some cream stains.
She went in with the Chanel cream bronzer, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to take this brush right here, kind of dab it in, and we're going to bronze up the skin. I feel like I took too much product. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I'm not sure. I've only used this a couple times, so I'm not sure if I like it or not. But she went in with kind of like a bigger brush like this, so that's what we are going to do. let's move on to the next part of the video.
Glowing! We're looking great. So I'm going to show you guys how I use their tints. So here are the shades they have. They have a bunch of really beautiful shades, couple nudes, couple reds, pinks, like a caramel. Loving these. So I'm going to show you guys how I like to use these on my cheeks. So I'm actually going to take Boasty because I'm really into this color and show you how I apply it to my cheeks. So I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. When it's a stain, I like using my hands and just warming it up and thinning it out a little bit. And then I can lightly build it up onto my cheeks. And you can totally just use your hands here. And this is going to give us a really beautiful flush onto our face. But you should never be able to see where it starts and stops with makeup, especially like cream products. It should all just kind of like melt into one. Ooh, that looks so beautiful.
So I picked up 4 different shades, and I do have the shade that she used, which is Boasty, and that is right here. So she said that she just takes some of this and puts it on the back of her hand, like so. And then she will take her fingers and kind of dab it in there. And like she like kind of rubs her fingers together, and then she puts it on her cheek. I think my camera just shut off, so I look like crazy right now, like a clown. But if my camera did shut off, I'm just gonna show you guys real fast. I'm going in with Boasty, and she just applies it to the back of her hand, and then she applies it to her face for a blush. And that's what we are going to do. Oh my goodness. Come on. Again, she went in with her fingers, and I don't know. It does stain the back of your hand, so keep that in mind. Let's continue on with the video.
So now what you can do is even add a little bit of this to the eye. So I want to add a little bit of this one. This one is called Casually Lit. So cute. This one kind of has like a caramel brown essence to it. So I'm going to apply a little bit to the back of my hand. And of course, I'm going to use my fingers to blend it out. So we're just going to add a little bit to the lid. And again, these are just going to create a pretty glowy flush of color. Nothing too intense.
Okay, so then she went in with this shade right here, and she did the same thing. She just applied it to the back of her hand. This is so weird. Can you see that? I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but the applicator itself is like kind of like a burgundy, kind of like a red pink color, but then the product itself is more of like a caramel shade. That was weird. I don't know why I had to show you guys, but I thought that was really weird. But okay, so I just put some on the back of my hand again. My whole hand is gonna stain by the time I'm done. And then she applied this to her eyes, and I thought it looked so pretty when she applied this and so easy. Like she just tapped it in, and it was done. So we're gonna try that. Ooh, do you see that? Let's try to blend that in a little bit. She kind of brought the product up some, like she kind of took it everywhere. So that's what we're gonna do. So that's what it looks like. I would say in person, it actually doesn't look that bad. On camera, I mean, I think it doesn't look that bad, does it? I'm not sure. Let's do the other side. Let's move on to the next part of the video.
So now I'm going to do my brows, and then we're going to talk mascara. I like to comb my brows up, and I'm going to use the Refi Beauty. This is like their brow pomade, so I'm just going to brush up. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with the Refi brow pencil, and all these little sparse areas in my brow, I'm just going to fill it in a little bit.
So I went on the Sephora website and picked this up. You get like the whole set in here. You get 3 products, and she's using, I believe, the clear one right here. She's using this one right here, and all she is doing, ooh, that is white. And all she's doing is just brushing her eyebrows up. So that's what we're gonna do. I moved you guys in a little bit so you guys can see my eyebrows a little bit better. Let's just say I'm not a fan of this look so far. So next she went in with the brow pencil. I got mine in the shade medium. So this is the brow pencil right here. You get a spoolie on one side and you get the product on the other side, and look at how tiny that tip is. Do you see that? That is super tiny. So what she did is she just kind of went in and filled in like any like bald areas. I have to say that I don't really like that first product that we went in with for our eyebrows. I think I went in with too much, so that's my fault. Above my eyebrow, like the product is like gooping up, so it's looking really bad up there. But again, that I think was my fault. I think I went in with too much product. So I think I'm going to absolutely love this brow pencil. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like the gel product, the one that we used first, but this brow pencil, I feel like I'm going to love it. I do really like the way that my brows look. I kind of like this brow more than this one. But it kind of like is that more fluffy kind of brow that people are going with nowadays. I do like it, but I kind of feel like I look like a fool because I don't normally do this to my brows, but I have to say I really do like it. I like this brow way more than I like this one. So I think if I practice a little bit more, I think that I would actually like go out in public with my eyebrows done like this. Let's continue on.
I am going to take just a little bit of a highlighter and just, I mean, barely. We're honestly so glowy.
So I actually don't know what kind of highlight that she was using. I have this Jaclyn palette here in front of me, so I'm just going to pick up a shade from this palette. I'm going to go in with, which one? Let's go in with Gleam, which is just this shade right here. I'm going to pick some up. She didn't put too much on because she said that her face was already like kind of glowy and stuff. I would have to say my face is not that glowy. It does look like it is on camera, but in person it looks very dry in a lot of the areas on my face. But yeah, so she went, whoa, what was that? So she put this on the temples over here. And then on the side, what am I doing? On her nose, up here I feel like she did. I'm not sure what she really did up there. And then we'll put a little bit right here too. Okay, let's move on to the next part.
Do the mascara next. First, I'm going to give my lashes a good curl. And then we're going to be using the Level Up Mascara. This is a volumized mascara. I really like the brush on it.
Okay, so she went in with the Level Up Mascara. She said that she only had to dip her brush in once for both eyes and for the lower lashes too. So let's see if I only have to do it once too. So she said that you kind of start at the bottom and kind of wiggle it up. And this is supposed to give you volume. So this is what the mascara looks like. I had to go in a few times and layer this up. The first, like she said that she used it like dipped it in once and you got to use it for both eyes. I could not do that. I actually had to use it, like I dipped it in, I applied it to my eyelashes, and then I had to dip it in again because it just doesn't feel like there's that much product on the brush itself. Let's continue on.
Okay guys, lastly we are going to do our lips, which I've been pretty excited for. I feel like it's like the show-stopping moment, so we're going to go back to our lip stain. For our lip stain, I'm going to be using the deeper red, which is called Classy. Bougie. So again, I'm going to actually apply it to my hand. Ooh, this is that pretty deep blue tone red, which is going to make your teeth look really white, which I'm all for. So let's go ahead and apply this.
So this is the shade that she went in with, Classy. And again, she applied it to the back of her hand. I have, like, my whole hand is going to be stained. You can't really tell on camera, but it's stained in these two spots here. So she took that color and then she applied it to the back of her finger, and then she dabbed in with her, or she put some on the back of her hand and dabbed in with her finger and applied it to her lips. So I am done. It stained the back of my hand and it also stained my finger. Can you see that? Because I applied it with my finger. So be aware of that. It does stain, like, which applying it with your finger or putting it on the back of your hand is probably not a good idea. I would say it's not a good idea, but the good thing is that it should last on your lips for a longer period of time, because I mean, if it stains, you want it to kind of stain your lips, and then you can like eat and drink and it wouldn't wear off as fast. The other thing is applying it with your finger. I have big fingers, okay? My fingers are like sausage fingers, they must be, because I'm like sitting here trying to apply it and it's like really hard to get in the inner corner of my lips without touching my face, and I knew if I touched my face it was gonna stain my face, so I was like trying not to touch my face at all. Let's move on to the last bit of the video.
So what I like about the lip stains is you can really build them up. So you could leave it like this, get this pretty flush, beautiful red flush through your lips, or you can add more and really build it up to a glossy texture, which I will do now just to show you guys. So like I said, you can get this full coverage, beautiful glossy red lip out of the colors. They're very versatile in that way, which I think that's what I love most about them.
So she did at the end go in and just apply this straight to the lips, and then she said you get more of the gloss look, so that is what I'm going to do right now. I would say applying this with the doe foot, you do get more of a lip gloss type of look, but I just have to show you guys this. Do you see this? Do you see how all my teeth look like pink? That's what it did. Like, I don't know if I put too much on or what, but it like got into my mouth a little bit, and it's like staining my tongue and my teeth. I don't know. I don't like it using the applicator of it. I don't like it. Even the look of it, I do not like the way that it looks. I do like the way that it looked more with my finger. So I would probably use like a lipstick brush and try it that way and see if I could get like a really nice look with it without staining my fingers and hands. I had a lot of fun doing this video, and there's so many products here that I am super excited to try again, but use them the way that I would originally use them and see how like things work out the second time around. I hope you guys really liked this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!